Hey, Penelope. Are you doing all right?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I took care of my business and I'm feeling a lot better. Look what I got.
You look so happy here. Is that him?
Yup, that's my Kai Kai. Apparently the army were the ones who separated us. He didn't abandon me or Poppy. He's gone now, but I feel better knowing he meant all the things he said.
That's a nice ring.
Also from Kai Kai. He meant to give it to me, but he never got the chance. But I'll wear it for him from now on.
That's sweet. I'm glad you got the closure you needed.
What about you? You contact your dad?
Went to see him, actually.
And how did that go?
I guess it went better than it could have. He seemed to regret what happened, and part of it wasn't his fault. The Navy did the same thing to him that the Army did to your guy.
Dishonorable discharge?
No, he never pushed hard enough for that. But he did try to contact me a few times, apparently. Still not sure what to make of it all.
What about the other thing? You tell the director?
I did. He's excited and happy.
Told ya! And that means, unlike me, you'll get to raise your baby with the man you love!
Yeah, I'm a lot less afraid now. I still need to deal with my mother in Dallas, but I thought I'd do something else first, and I was wondering if you wanted to help.
Well, sure! You want to go baby clothes shopping? I love baby clothes shopping. Oh, and you'll need a crib and bottles and…
No. At least not yet. I've decided that, since it's going to get more and more obvious over the next few months, I might as well just tell everyone what's going on.
You want me to run around like an air raid siren telling all I see your personal business?
Not exactly. Remember how we told Azrael?
Spec? You mean… Oh, I think I see. Boy, this is a lot more chaos-focused than I expected from you.
Yumi wants me on light duty for now, since we don't know fully how the pregnancy will affect me. I don't feel any different yet, but that could change any time. Even flying basic maneuvers with the sirens is out of the question. I guess I'm kinda bored, but I also kinda want to get even with Dallas for the whole not telling me I could get pregnant thing. And I figure causing just a teensy bit of mischief would be the best way to do it.
I mean, I am totally down for any amount of chaos that doesn't hurt anyone. Probably.
All right, let's go.
Dallas, you seem distracted today.
Oh, I guess I am. Sorry.
Anything you need to talk about?
No, I'm all right.
Are you sure?
We got time to listen.
I can't. It's not my story to tell.
I'm pregnant.
The director's the father.
Dallas knew about it.
What the heck?
Vengeance.
Later!
Okay, well, I probably deserve this.
What do you mean Skylar's pregnant?
So we can do that.
Oh, I should get some baby toys for her.
The director is the father. Skylar and him have been partaking in sinful debauchery.
I can explain.
I don't think you can.
Everything has been a little crazy and…
How long has this been going on?
Couple weeks?
They've only been involved for a couple weeks and she's already pregnant.
I bet their baby will be so cute.
And you let them just rush into things, Dallas.
They're adults. They can do what they want.
Sinful. Shameful. Degeneracy!
Jesus, you need to have more of an open mind. It's love between a man and a woman who happens to be a plane. And there's nothing strange about it. Believe me, that sort of relationship can be a wonderful experience.
How would you know?
Seriously, Dallas?
Our squad leader has been taken over by the horrid thoughts of the lustful nature.
Momo, for God's sake.
God can do nothing for us now.
I wonder how many stuffed animals Skylar wants for the baby. I'm thinking 27.
I'm still on the fact that we can even have kids with a human.
Silence. The degenerates must never know.
Dallas, how much did you really know this whole time?
Enough.
Enough? How much is… Wait a minute. Houston and Austin… Are they…
So, seriously, I can explain.
I still don't think you can.
Why didn't you tell me?
It's complicated.
A degenerate walks among us. I knew you were sus.
I am not a degenerate. I was young and in love.
Like there's a difference.
There is.
What about rattles? Maybe I should get one of every color.
No, Tabitha, stop chewing on that cable. I said no.
She chews it any harder and she'll be getting a nasty shock.
I'll get the squirt bottle. I'm pregnant.
The director's the father.
Also, can't fly lead for a while. Ellie's in charge. Bye.
Peace out, y'all.
What?
She's pregnant.
I didn't think everything would progress that fast.
Wait, you knew about this?
I knew Skylar was involved with the director. I didn't know that this was possible, though.
Why didn't you tell us?
Skylar asked me not to until she was ready.
I mean, I guess that's understandable. Still, Skylar's gonna be a mommy. The human way. Does that mean we get to be cool aunties?
I suppose it does.
Wait, you guys don't think it's weird?
You know me. I don't give a crap what other people think. Had a few dates back in the service, but never really met anyone I jived with.
And I was briefly involved with a Navy captain. Didn't last long, but that's because I found out he had a wife waiting for him back home. Wrote her a letter, she divorced him. I'm not even sorry.
He totally asked for it.
Oh, I know.
Am I really the only one here who's never been interested in romance?
Well, there's also Tabitha.
Yeah, I don't think she's ever dated.
Really, why?
Guess we'll have to replace that wire now.
Next flight, I want you to fly lead Zenaida.
Huh? Really? Me?
I've seen how hard you've been trying, and your training with Ellie has clearly improved your skills. I think you could use the experience.
I mean, yeah, sure, as long as no one else minds.
I don't mind. Heck, if I fly lead, I might accidentally outrun the rest of you.
It's fine by me.
Same here, and I agree. You deserve the chance.
Wow. Well, thanks, everyone.
I'm pregnant.
The director's the father.
Well, that escalated quickly.
Did you know about that?
I knew about their involvement. That bit, on the other hand, is news to me.
How long?
Couple weeks.
A couple weeks, and she's already...
Yeah, they've been busy, obviously.
I didn't even know that could happen. Did anyone else?
Only ever knew of rumors.
Cold Throne had some files on a handful of cases, but it is quite rare.
Huh? Which files?
Just some old ones from the archives I stumbled upon years ago. I think they were from the 50s and all the names were redacted.
Oh, okay.
Avrora, are you all right?
You look paler than usual.
Yes, I'm fine. I'm gonna go get some air.
You all right, Colonel?
Huh, oh yeah, I'm good.
You don't seem good.
It's a personal matter. I'd rather not go into it.
I understand. You know, I was almost a mother once. The human way, I mean.
What?
It was in the middle of the Vietnam War. The father was Bin Nhat Hien Giang. I guess the stress of daily bombings got to both of us. But he was sweet. A cook, actually. Made me the best food I've ever had. I got pregnant, but then the base was bombed into the ground. I barely survived. Hien didn't. I found him stuck underneath a support from a collapsed hangar. He told me to run, but I couldn't leave him. When the bombers came around for the second pass, the explosion tossed me away. Hien was killed, and the impact caused me to miscarry. No one ever knew I'd been with child, and I would never know what could have been.
My God, Kat. Have you ever told anyone about this?
No one knows.
I'm going to assume you actually know why I'm upset?
I have a sneaking suspicion if it wasn't obvious. But you still don't have to share if you don't wish to. I just wanted you to know I would be the last person to judge you.
You don't have 5 daughters by simply giving up a piece of yourself and helping with a design. I had someone I loved. I called him husband, but we were never permitted to legally marry. However, we were allowed to stay together for many years.
So you got to spend a life with him?
Briefly, though not long enough. His name was Vasily Novikov. He was a journalist, not military. I met him at an air show of all places and found myself somewhat charmed. We fell in love and, well, you already know how that tends to work. But in our case, the powers that be decided the best course of action was to let us stay together in secret, but only on the condition that they be permitted to test and analyze any children that resulted from our union.
And you agreed to that?
Neither of us liked it, but the alternative was Vasily losing his career and my scrapping. My eldest, Agnia, was all right with it if it kept our family safe. And the government kept their word. Funds were in short supply at the time, so Sukhoi got new plane designs for our military at minimum cost. All of my daughters are Vasily's. They all know, though Aksinia never got to meet him.
What happened?
Vasily was a particularly outspoken journalist.
Huh? So, oh no.
One day, he simply disappeared. I never figured out what happened to him. I wound up in Cold Throne in part to figure that out, but even they weren't sure. Aksinia was born just a few months after I lost my husband. Then I almost lost her too had Katya not agreed to save her.
And what of your granddaughter, Berkut?
Aksinia says Berkut was born the normal way for us, though that still would make her a quarter human, technically. She doesn't know about her grandfather. Not many outside my daughters do, but now you are among those few.
I see. Thank you for trusting me with this. Is this why Skylar's situation troubles you?
I wouldn't say I'm troubled. I'm happy for her. The director will be an excellent father and Skylar a wonderful mother. But I fear the world's viewpoint of them. These sorts of unions are generally frowned upon. Mine only lasted because it suited military interests. I believe they're doing this in the safest place they possibly could, but, well, we should be vigilant. to protect them.
I agree. I've never seen Skylar as happy as she's been lately.
Good. Then let's work to keep it that way.
All right, there's just one last person I need to tell, but I'd like to do this one on my own.
Huh? You sure?
It's my Aunt V. I'd prefer to have an actual conversation with her about it, you know?
Ah, I gotcha. No worries. I'll go quietly watch the fruits of our chaotic labors.
Thanks, Penelope.
Anytime.
Hey, Aunt V.
I feel like I know exactly what this is about.
You already know?
Skylar, you spent the last 2 hours running around with Penelope telling everyone you could without any elaboration. Everyone is talking about it, arguing about it, debating about it. I promise you, I already know about it. Also, congratulations, you're gonna be an awesome mom.
Thanks. That means a lot. You don't seem super shocked, though.
By the fact that it's possible? Rumors have persisted for decades and, well, your mother...
So, you kept it from me too?
It wasn't my secret to tell. I told Lilith she needed to let you know, but she was adamant that you not be made aware. I'm sorry, kiddo.
It's all right. It wasn't your fault. I got to meet him the other day.
Oh, he's alive? How did that go?
He was remorseful. Not everything was his fault. Wants me to come back and see him again.
I see. Well, I think you should.
Why?
If he wants to see you and even you admit it wasn't all his fault, you should give him a chance. Almost all of us will never know what it's like to have a father. You do. Take the opportunity while you still can.
Yeah, that makes sense. Thanks, Aunt V.
However, you should speak with your mother first.
I don't know. I'm still angry with her.
She messed up, but as you'll soon find out, parents aren't perfect. But her mistake was out of her love for you. Talk to her, hear her out, and maybe tell her your dad is still alive.
What do you think she'll do?
Hard to say, but if he is sorry, she should know that much. For closure, if nothing else.
I guess you're right. Thank you. Hey, Mom.
Sweetheart. Hey, how are you?
I'm fine. Distracted my mind with a little chaos today.
I heard the shouting. What's gotten into you? You're usually the professional one.
Penelope rubbed off on me a bit. Maybe I just wanted to have a little childish fun before I became a mother.
I see. Well, no harm done and now everyone knows. So? I'm sorry. Huh? Why are you sorry?
Well, why are you?
I mean, I know I messed up not telling you about your dad. I was just afraid.
I know that now. It's okay. I was just dealing with the shock of finding out I was pregnant and that I had a real dad. It was a lot.
I'm sure. Are we all right then?
Yeah, I think so. As long as you don't have any more secrets to share?
No, that was the one.
Got it. On that note, I went to see Dad.
You what?
He's still alive, Mom. He has cancer and in a retirement home, but he's alive. We had a good talk.
What did he say?
A lot. His side of the story. He admitted he ran it first, but that he didn't apply for the transfer. The Navy forced him into it because he was facing a court-martial.
Do you think he was telling the truth?
Why lie now? He's dying, Mom. And I found him because of a file Azrael gave me. His statement lines up. He was forbidden from contacting either of us, and he still tried. Contacted his brother in the CIA, and apparently that backfired.
You mean...
He didn't mean for that to happen, but apparently the company didn't know about me and proceeded to take advantage of this situation. He stopped trying after that because he was afraid he'd make things even worse.
I don't know what to say to any of this.
Neither did I. But he wanted me to tell you he's sorry.
Sorry? That's all he has to say?
It's all he has left, Mom.
Are you going to see him again?
Maybe. Why?
Could I join you?
Are you going to beat him up? He's a sick old man.
No. It's been a long time. Maybe I just want to hear all this from him. Maybe I want to hear him say that he tried to come back, that he made a mistake. Look me in the eyes and admit that, you know?
I get it. Well, let's go then.
Now? Are you sure?
Aunt V thinks I should take a chance on this. So does your future son-in-law, so yeah, let's go.
All right.
Oh, that reminds me. Please don't threaten my child's father again. He's not going anywhere.
I just wanted to talk to him.
He showed me pictures of his office after your talk, Mom.
It was a serious talk.
Uh-huh.
Also, son-in-law? Did he...
Not yet, no, but I'm optimistic.
It's good to see you like this, Angel.
It's good to feel like this. Hey, nurse said you'd be back here.
Huh? Angel, ha! I didn't expect you back so soon.
Sorry, am I bothering you?
No, not at all. I was just catching up on my reading. Come in. Sit down. Who's...
Hello, Greg.
Lilith. My word. You haven't aged a day.
I can't say the same for you.
Mom.
It's all right, Angel. It's true, and I probably deserve that.
Definitely deserve that. But I digress. I didn't come to insult you, or even to yell at you.
Even if you had, I would not blame you.
Angel? Do you mind waiting outside for a few minutes?
Kinda. You sure you aren't going to beat him up?
No, I am not. This is just tall talk.
It's okay, Angel. Why don't you go grab a meal from the cafeteria? Here, my treat.
All right, but shout if things go south.
Ha, don't worry. I think we'll be okay. Would you like some coffee?
Sure. Thanks.
2 creams and a spoonful of sugar?
You remembered.
Mine hasn't gone just yet. It's my liver that's failing me.
How long do you have?
Doctors aren't sure. Doing what they can, but, well, medical science only stretches so far. Here. I just made the pot so it's fresh.
Thank you. So?
Why?
Why
what?
Why did you leave me?
Because I was an idiot. Scared. Definitely undeserving of my officer's uniform.
You called me a liar.
I thought, I don't know. Neither of us knew you could even get pregnant, but I won't make excuses. I'm sorry. I should have stuck with you as long as the Navy would allow. But that likely wouldn't have been very long.
Angel told me you tried to reach out. Even contacted the CIA.
I realized I made a mistake pretty quick. Tried to go back, but the Navy wouldn't have it. It was either transfer or court-martial. I chose the former, hoping I could find a way to reach out, but all my efforts failed or made everything worse.
So, you didn't ask to be transferred?
God, no, I swear, Lilith. I didn't want to leave once I calmed myself down. My father always pressed responsibility on me. He was Navy too, if you recall. I realized I was failing him, failing myself, failing you and Angel Feather. I tried to come back, but they refused. When you were forced into deep cover, that was pretty much the end. All I could do was keep track of Angel's career. She really is remarkable even now. She didn't learn that from me.
Or me. Had to spend decades making her think I hated her. It was never true.
I swear that isn't what I wanted.
I know. You hardly had control of what the CIA did. It's just, I don't know. I've been angry for so long. Angel only found out about you quite recently.
I see. Well, I can understand why you didn't want to tell her. From your perspective, I'm a deadbeat who abandoned his child. Maybe it's not even perspective. Maybe I am.
I thought that once. For a long time. But now that we're talking, I just don't know.
I never lied to you. About anything.
Anything?
No. Every word I spoke when we were together. I meant all of it.
Even ouch, get off my foot?
Ha. Oh, that hanging locker was not one of our brighter ideas.
You were the one who insisted on the smaller one. I said we should go down the hall to the larger storage area, but no.
We had like 10 minutes before roll call.
Huh. Yeah, that's true. We did have fun, didn't we?
Some of the best times of my life. Oh, that reminds me. You might like this.
What is... Wait, I remember now.
Your first day on Lexington. I was showing you around and there was that journalist snapping pictures. I think it's the only one of us together.
How did you get this?
It took some time. Had to track down the journalist. Didn't even figure out his name for a while, but eventually located him in '81. Turned out he still had the negatives and was happy to give them to me. Made a few copies, so I wouldn't forget.
Did you never move on, Greg? I had no idea you pined for me for so long.
I tried. Met a woman named Hazel and married her. Had a daughter, but, well, there were problems. Actually, she finally left when she found this photo. I hadn't told her about you at that point, and when I did, she called me disgusting and left. We divorced a few months later, but she never told our daughter about the last straw. We had fought often enough, so I don't think Janice wondered why her parents had separated.
So, you have another daughter?
I do, and a granddaughter. Angel's half-sister and half-niece. Janice visits me with the little one every week. She lost her husband in Afghanistan, so it's just those two now. My ex-wife is still alive, but we don't talk. Other than that, well, here I am.
Do you still...
Still what?
Love me, like you said you did.
I thought I'd moved past it. Lost you, lost our daughter, almost lost my career. Marriage in shambles. But seeing you now, after seeing Angel, I do still. But you don't look a day older than the first time I laid eyes on you. I'm a tired old man, dying. It wouldn't be fair to expect a reconciliation now. Knowing that you and Angel are out of harm's way is good enough for me.
You're right. It isn't fair. It never was.
What do you mean?
Hey, everything better be okay in there. I swear to God if...
It's fine, Angel.
Come in, it's all right.
Oh, good. No thrown furniture or blood on the floor.
I told you I would behave.
Yeah, well, excuse me for being skeptical. Oh, whoa, is this you, Mom?
It is. That's your father next to me.
Your hair was so short.
Navy regulations.
Always needed us to keep up appearances.
So, you two okay?
I know you're going through a big event in your life, but you're not far along, right?
No, not even a month yet.
Right, I figured... If it's okay, could I spend some time here? With your father, I mean.
Are you sure, Mom?
As long as it's no problem with anyone. You too, Greg.
Well, I'm just surprised, but if that's what you want...
You need someone looking after you. And I'd like to...
Well, I have my nurse, but...
Greg.
I won't object. Not at all. You're welcome to stay. My other daughter will be happy to meet you.
She knows?
I told her after Angel's visit. I thought she had a right to know she had a sister out there, even if she hated me for it like her mother did. But Janice wasn't angry. More curious, I think. Started asking me all sorts of questions about you two.
I didn't want to press the matter, but I figured I must have a sibling after I saw your grandkid last time.
Indeed. She said that if you return, she'd like to talk to you. Though she is on a school trip with her daughter today.
It's okay. There's no rush.
Exactly.
Well, all right then. I guess I really have 3 more reasons to hang on for a while yet.
3.
I did tell you I'd like to meet your little one when they come along. That is, if that's all right. I don't want to assume. I know we still have a long way to go before.
It's fine. Really. I'm just a little overwhelmed. I should really get back. Promised my boyfriend I'd spend the evening with him. Mom, are you okay?
I am, Angel. But I'll call you every day, okay? And if you need me for...
Mom, I'm all right. If you want to take some time with Dad, that's okay.
Wow.
Huh?
Sorry, you just called me Dad.
I guess I did. That a problem?
No, not at all. Just took me by surprise. But I'm the furthest thing from complaining. Travel safe. I hope you'll come back soon.
Bring the director next time.
Yeah, I will. He was pretty interested when I told him.
The director?
Baby daddy.
Boyfriend, mother. Anyway, can I have this picture so I could frame it?
I have a few more copies in the drawer. It's yours if you want it.
Thanks. I'll see you soon. Mom, Dad.
She really became that good all by herself, huh?
She did. I'm proud of her.
So am I.
Hey, babe, I just landed. Yes, I took it easy. Don't worry. You home already? Huh? You're still here? Situation? What's wrong?
Since when can we have children with men? I turned down so many dates.
You mean I could have had a baby myself by now? And they wouldn't spontaneously combust?
Giving life is the exact opposite of everything I'm about.
This information being held back just reeks of communist oppression.
I don't think that has anything to do with it.
Yes, it does.
The shadow remains cast upon this plane.
Momo, seriously, it's not a big deal.
Pandora's box of degeneracy has been opened.
Bloody hell, Momo, calm down.
Never.
Okay, so don't get mad, but that might be my fault.